Instead of burning out from discipline and feeling overwhelmed with everything, I suggest you to start loving discipline with these micro habits that will make this process easier, softer, and you can stay in your feminine vibe. Let's start. Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha, and I am energy dance and body therapy facilitator. And for me, it was always a big topic how to work without burning out and hustling, how to stay in my natural feminine state. And I've been exploring this topic for years. I've been in a place where I was in a fully masculine environment where I had all the time deadlines, responsibilities, and just I felt so restricted, so much in a box that I couldn't let my creativity be free. And then I also was just in a feminine when I was, just flowing, not doing anything, and just creating from impulse, and that created chaos as well. So I came up with this system and different habits that have helped me for already like 3 4 years to live kind of in harmony with discipline, even though it's an ongoing process. So let me share with you these few super important micro habits. First things first, never forget that you're a woman and you're not like a man. You have different cycle, you have different strategy in work, and our most important difference is that we have menstruation. So I plan my month and the events I have in a way that when I have my period or before and a bit after, I don't plan anything too big, like launch of a project or where I will need to step out of my comfort zone. I try to organize my work in such a way where I can stay at home as much as possible. I don't know your situation, but ask yourself what you can do for yourself in those days, how you can plan your life, your work, so that that period stays like super in favor of yourself, where you can allow yourself to relax more, to be less productive, to be with yourself. I know it's not super accessible, but I also know that so many women don't even pay attention to this and just start by making one step towards it, and you will already feel, valued by yourself that, hey, I'm a woman and I came here not just work, to feel, to be, and to connect with myself. Second thing, flow state. For my feminine energy, it is so important to have time where I don't have anything specific to do. I call these time slots flow time. It means that I can just do whatever I want in that time, whether it's sleeping, scrolling, better not scrolling. I mean, anything that I naturally want. It can be going somewhere, buying something, feeling something. And this creates so much creativity because nothing is planned and you can just listen to your body and to your impulse. I usually do it after dance practice or meditation because that's when I really connect to myself and that's when I can hear what my soul wants naturally to do. And in these moments, usually my soul doesn't want to scroll, but we all have this habit, so just make sure you don't spend this precious time on sitting in social media. And I do this like I have one day a week at least where I just don't do anything specific. It doesn't mean that I don't work, it just means that I have a day off and I can, in a moment, decide what I want to do. Maybe I want to do nothing, or maybe I have so much creativity ideas and I create projects or write plans or create content, right? And also during the day, I need to have at least 30 minutes of flow time where I can choose whatever I want. For example, this morning I went to the beach and I just felt how far I want to go in the beach. Do I want to swim? Do I want to sit? Those small moments, it shouldn't be anything crazy, just like a walk, by feeling to which direction you want to go, take a new path. I don't know, journal something, then you want to listen to the music, and then you want to meditate, like allowing yourself the space for listening to yourself truly. And this is amazing because in this moment, you really connect to so many ideas. Third habit is planning also the activities that bring me energy. So I have a list, and for now, I already just know the activities that bring me energy. It could be like massage, spiritual practice, just watching like some nice TV series, or doing sports, dancing, or maybe going to some creative practice, or doing something, or nature, of course, swimming, and so on. And instead of just looking when I will have free time, I will do it. I actually intentionally plan those things. For me, that's why my morning routine is a must have, where I do several things and they just really bring me energy. And in the same way, I can plan like some dance session just at home, or I can plan going to massage or to yoga or to some class, or just meet a friend like I take from that list and see, or maybe drinking cacao or cooking something. So it's so important that you don't neglect those things that bring you energy, and you also plan them. And in that way, your timetable can look like a block of working, then just free time, then working, then your creative activity, and so on. Of course, it depends where you work, but even if you work on a like office job, you can find something in the breaks or in the evening or just mornings, right? And if you're a woman, I just really suggest you find a job that gives you this flexibility to do what you want, or not even what you want, but at least have this space where to choose and a bit organized the way it feels more natural for you. Number four, I add a spiritual spice to my goals. So instead of just planning my goals from my head and just structuring and writing all the steps I need to get there, what I love doing recently is a practice from asceticism. So I basically write what I want to get disciplined in. For example, the recent things I was writing about not eating sugar, not eating bread, or like making YouTube videos, and you create this discipline. And then you also think about what will be the reward, and the reward should be the same energy as the discipline. If you do something just for a week, your reward can be big. And reward is any of your wish, desire, dream. For example, if I do for 1 month exercises, I will go to Spain. You might not have any idea how you will do it. You might not have money, but by making these actions every day, you're sort of putting energy to manifest this goal. And this is beautiful motivation because you understand why you do it. And then you also yeah, it's just more intentional practice. And I also had the whole ritual where I wrote that I promised myself to do it because of, and I asked all the spiritual powers to help me. I can like make a video on this ritual. It's very interesting. And really, this is creates so much more meaning in it. And then I also prayed and meditated, and then I really stick to it, to this discipline, and I don't take too many things at a time. um, right? And I just see, I start with one thing, then if it's going good, I add another thing, and I'm never angry at myself. Just a bonus thing, I'm always supportive of myself. But from this support, I'm also like this strict discipline part of myself that, okay, I support you. I know that even if you fail, I'll be there for you. I will support you. You're my loved one. But we understand that actual true love to yourself is this discipline because it will make you feel better in long term. So I cultivate also this belief. So number five is kind of connected with what I just said, is that in whatever I do in terms of like planning, structuring, working, I remove perfectionism as much as I can in a way that I do it at least for 5 minutes, or I just need to for it to get done. But I won't be that strict teacher to myself that, oh no, didn't do it too well, or it could be better, and then you sit and you focus and you just overanalyze, overthink, instead of just like, if I had to do this task, I had this energy to do this task, and if it's done like that, it was meant to be done like that. And of course, then you ask yourself how you can do it better. And when you again have this energy to do it better, you do it. So, just in general, removing this strictness and feeling that you need to be perfect, because that creates a lot of unneeded stress and pressure that removes your feminine energy, where you're just creating, maybe something is not as good, but you know that when you do next time you'll do better, but you're never angry at yourself, you never um, get into the state where you start criticizing yourself and so on. So just be loving to yourself, that's so important. Okay, this was it for today. And if you want to try one of my amazing conscious dance sessions that just is a new approach to dancing and returns you to yourself, I will just link the link below. Subscribe to my channel where I share how we can return back to ourselves, how we can explore our body and get in contact with our body that is just like a whole another universe. Okay, thank you. Bye.